Legend of Total War here with part 20 of my Medieval 2 Total War Let's Play campaign as England, playing as the reign of King Symond, who hasn't really distinguished himself in any way at the moment, so it's hard to say exactly what he's going to be. He's got a whole bunch of traits that, if developed, could turn into something, but there's nothing particularly special right now. Basically, he just shows up in the battlefield and does nothing because he's lazy. Anyway, time to take Tripoli.
Yes, sire. Moving to crush the
Good,
enemy.
the faction leader isn't here, so the Crusade won't end.
Show no mercy. Kill them all. Let your battle cry ring out clear and true. For God, St. George, and the money!
Alright, let's do this. So, attacking from this side here is not the best. That would be a little bit better. I mean, when we've got cannons, because I don't want to be dragging them around everywhere. Reform them another time, but we don't really need good formations right now. I just need them to get inside. What are they doing? Why aren't they able to shoot?
By St. George, we've breached the enemy's walls.
Damn, these cannons are powerful. Okay, good, that's organised. Probably only really need the heavy infantry in this one. Shouldn't need the cavalry or the missile units. Okay, so what have they got? I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention. They've got dismounted Norman Knights, 3 of them. And the general. Hang on, is that 2 generals? No, I think one of them is the general, the other one's like mailed knights? I don't know. Now the culverins won't be able to shoot from this position here unless we knock down that wall, shoot over the... I don't think that's really necessary. I mean, they're not protecting these walls over here, so we should be able to stand here and shoot them. These guys here should probably just walk.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Yeah, I've still just been thinking about like what the next series I'm going to do will be. Like just tossing up ideas in my head. I mean, there's no point me like asking you guys in a video, and because I've already started before you watch this episode. But I'm just letting you guys. I'm just talking about shit basically. But I am actually leaning towards Total War Attila, even though I really don't like that game. The thing is, I don't like it from a Total War perspective. I think it's a bad Total War game, but it's still like it's a good game for its own value. It's just compared to other Total Wars, it's garbage.
The gates are down.
Let's make another breach just because I can.
The enemy's
okay,
walls.
Okay, no, we're
into
good.
the breach and onto victory.
Thought they were coming over here, but they're chickening out. Because the thing is, like, I do want to play Sicilian Still 6.4, but it was too recent since I last played it, so I want to leave it a little bit longer. And also, it's a big commitment. I need to get some other series going. Oh, they're gonna shoot some of our men, but it's okay. Shit, maybe should be a bit more careful, because if they get rid of these... Okay, you get back over here. It's okay if we lose like 1 or 2 men.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
So our chivalric knights is what they are. Okay. So you can see those cannons did quite a bit of damage to them. I do like it how in the later Total Wars though, like if you don't exactly get the line perfect, it'll still just make an approximation. That does make fighting battles, the macro, a hell of a lot easier. Alright, any chance you could hit that from here? I mean, I doubt it, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, see, they're just going to hit this. Need to come a bit more over this way. Alright, try and hit that. It's in the way a little bit, but since each shot does so much damage, it doesn't need to be very accurate.
My lord, we've breached our enemy's walls.
Shot our own units somehow. Oh well. Damn, they're strong. Alright, now that we've taken that out, I mean, they do have a lot of heavy knights in here. I mean, we've got crossbows, we should try and... Our guy's not like a bad commander, he's just lazy, which means he's not going to personally get involved. So I'm going to bring these guys in, and we'll see if we can skirmish a little bit. Won't take them long to get over here. Okay, you guys come up to here. They have no missile units and no towers, so don't expect any damage to happen. What are they doing? Pathfinding issues, but it's okay, we can fix it. Alright, let's get these yeomen up, because they can shoot a lot faster. And I think they do armor-piercing shots. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's it. Good way to kill them without taking any damage. Cool. Okay, let's get a little bit closer. I would really love to shoot the Norman Knights over here. The angle's not good. Try getting a little bit closer. Oh. Yeah, shoot the general's bodyguard. Yeah, they have no interest in defending themselves properly. Yeah, he just wants to die.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. We've sent the base cur to hell.
Shit, I didn't think it'd be this effective. I mean, we just took out their entire general's bodyguard and like a full unit of dismounted Norman knights with those archers. Just keep shooting them.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Wait your command. Crush them!
Send them in. You pull back. Stop. Well, we've still got heaps of ammo. Might as well make use of it. Oh, it's still coming out. Okay, I think at this point here we need to send our troops in. Alright, just get in over here. Block them off from getting to our archers. Then we'll get the crossbowmen up on the walls.
The battle is very much
don't get
in
in
our
the town
favor.
square.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
I can't get them up here because I broke down that section of wall.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Why isn't that working? Just want to open up a bit of a gap here so we can shoot into this. They can't come out of the town square now. Back. Make sure these guys have got a good angle to shoot from.
The enemy army flees.
That'll do.
This
They'll
is a
surrender.
clear victory.
And the king, of course, sacks the settlement because he hates the Sicilians.
Victory!
Oh, hang on, what are you just getting there?
People now kneel
Get a shard of the true
before us, my lord.
cross. Interesting. Rumored to have been built from the Tree of Knowledge from the Garden of Eden. That sounds like horseshit to me. So he's severe. Now we're starting to talk. I'm severe. But he's still dysfunctional. Alright. So that unit there is pretty much fucked. I'm not interested in making any more forts, there's no need for it. So just disband it. I guess leave behind that unit of mercenary spearmen. And let's... Actually, no, leave behind the levy spears. Because then it was good.
Admiring the enemy, eh? Ships ready.
Best you go by sea. You can get a lot further.
Invasion port. A fine day to sail.
I just realised that I haven't been taking him often on the Crusade. So hopefully he doesn't get any desertion. But we are moving in the direction we need to go. Because desertion, it's not like 1 or 2 units. Sometimes you can lose half your army in desertion. It can really fucking suck. As long as there's no army in there, I'm not too concerned.
Then do something about it.
So now he's off to the target at Dongola. And over here,
My king.
Ryazan doesn't look too well defended.
Marching, sir. We shall slaughter them, my lord. Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire.
Okay, so we'll just leave behind this one unit.
With honor, sire.
Public order goes to shit, though.
An order.
Plenty of mercenaries in the area here.
Yes. If it is the fight you wish. Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy.
Ah, damn it. Could have brought in reinforcements, but I thought.
Pull back. They won't be so. Hail, my king.
This guy was a little bit better because he's got much better troops.
Yes, my liege. With honor, sire.
But also, while they're back here now, at least the public order is being maintained. Drunken heathen.
Hail, my king.
Best we got the melee ones. Get some of them.
As you will, my king. To battle. An honorable,
nice.
glorious.
We got it.
By God's will, we have triumphed. Victory, my liege. A most noble conquest.
So that brings the Russians down to 3 settlements left. Well, good. You'll have to stay there for a turn, I think. We could upgrade to Citadel, but best we just get that quick and easy public order. There's no rush to deal with the Russians. Yeah, because we want these guys. I think they're fairly old. Let me just see. He's 60 years old, so he won't live much longer. He's still got a little bit left to go. If we can finish off with the Russians and then get him to this army here, he might be able to take most of it. Although that's a bit of a stretch. I don't know if he'll live that long. Right, we're probably going to have to stop by at Iraklion first to get rid of
we will not surrender
all of these guys.
Easy.
Name the field of battle. We will meet you there. We would see you dead, heathen.
Yeah, okay. Well, supposed to be recruiting some more troops out here.
Aye,
And you come over. Get ready to pick them up.
Yes, sir.
But problem is, though, they've got
Set sail.
a lot of ships out here. Oh, well, we'll make do. Alright, let's build. So Milan could just use a bit more cash coming through. And let's move on. That princess was supposed to go to, like, one of the other guys, but too far away. There's a chance we can win, because we've got a lot of knights here, and they do make a big difference, and they get a lot of trash. But they've got some knights as well. Very nice. I wasn't expecting them to win, but they did. Execute them, yeah.
The day is ours, sire.
They'll have a harder time getting Aleppo than Edessa. I'm fairly sure they've still got one more load of reinforcements to come, or otherwise that's not too much to deal with. What's that? How many armies? About 11? Well, it's more like 10 full stacks now. How come you don't bother getting rid of the what's it called, the heretics? Because you get rid of one, another one just pops up pretty much in the same spot. Papal States relation terrible. What I did, I don't know. The Mongols are over here.
Ships ready.
Now what we need over here is to reinforce this army. If you guys could get over there, that would be great.
Fleet ready, sire. Yes, sir. Yes.
You can't make it there in a single turn. You're not going to get past that fleet.
Aye, sire. You want us gone? Then ships ready.
Keep sinking their ships on the way here.
And prepare to board.
You're going to have to land somewhere.
Our people rule these waters, sire.
Come over here. And what we do, just leave the cannons on the boat.
Move.
Worst case scenario, the cannons will desert. So let's go over here, faction air.
Enjoy your land and women.
Just gonna make a beeline for Dongola to finish them off. And also there's... Oh, that's right, my reinforcements, they got killed. Oh, they turned rebel. Which is fine. Okay, Aleppo here, we've got a full stack, there's a company more troops in there. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Bit of a sinkhole of money out here. Okay, now stuff out here. Like, I don't want to keep these guys here for too long. But we've got a bit of a Russian counterattack coming in. It might be an idea to actually get Jacob the Scarred. Well, actually, he's really old. I wanted to bring these guys into the fight. I don't know. Maybe it's because Russia is allied with the Pope. No, he's not. So I don't know why we got bad relations with the Pope. Kaffa probably would be a good idea to go after that, because Sarkal and Bulgar are crap settlements. Alright, leave behind all the artillery, because I don't care about that anymore, and leave him behind. Good, yes, public order still maintains.
By your will, sire, we shall engage. An honorable, glorious victory.
And yeah, let's make a beeline down this way to Kaffa.
Yes, my liege. This tower
battle will resolve our differences.
So if I was just to leave this one behind,
yes,
public order hasn't really improved.
An order. They'll wish they'd never been
fuck
born,
me, I
sire.
would have thought they'd win that. Guess you suck.
We will have our revenge.
Doesn't really matter that much, but yeah, you suck.
Sire, with discretion, sire. I am spent, sire.
We've got a real lack of family members. But Lawrence is 12 years old, and his brothers are coming of age soon. I really need you to have a wife. And she's not going to become a princess, and we can't. I don't know why, but she can't marry. Maybe she'll be able to marry Lawrence, but you know, she's not. She's going to be old. So I don't know. We'll see how we go. All right, let's build some stuff. Population in Arguin's really low. I mean, it's not a big deal. Actually, get the mines. It doesn't matter if this never becomes a citadel. Vienna's grown, that's good. Because I think Vienna got exterminated by the Holy Roman Empire a little while back. Alright, moving on. So they're back again with a very small army.
The enemy lays siege to our people, sire.
Now, I did manage to recruit a few extra units in there, so we should be able to repel it. Because even though we did suffer a defeat,
We're under siege,
it
sire.
wasn't that bad.
A slaughter awaits either way.
Okay, it looks like they weren't actually interested in going to Aleppo. But the thing is, I can't use the army to Aleppo to attack a huge stack like that. If there was just one of them isolated, they could give it a shot. But that's just not the case. Okay, now what? Well, didn't get any desertion, so that's good. I don't think there's a huge amount of threat here.
I never liked sailing anyway. Yes.
Yeah, hire that, because we got the money for it.
Fleet ready, sire. Command me,
So
sire.
it's still quite a few turns until we get to the Crusade target. Which is fine. If it eliminates Sicily, it's worth it. Alright, luckily we've got forces over here that we can use to get rid of this moron.
Sire. Marching to war. Ships ready.
Ah, damn it, that's not gonna work.
Yes, sire. Prepare, my lord.
Because I was thinking of getting rid of that,
To war then, sire.
so they couldn't move. Oh, they couldn't move anyway, good.
The day is ours, sire.
Those ships are probably dead.
Yes, sire. An order. Command me, sire. Sire.
Problem is the cannons. So he seems to not be able to move very far. Oh, it's because of his, where is it? Slothfulness, where is it? Yeah, reduces movement. Just keep retraining them, I suppose. Bit of extra armor. It's not going to make a big difference, but difference between 7 defense and 10 defense. And I think armor does actually perform really well in auto resolve. Can't justify sending them over here. Not without a general. Not with a king that's got no authority. At least he's got loads of loyalty, so that'll work for him. Mongols are back over here. You just fuck off. Oh, hang on. That's not gonna work. If we get those guys in there, they should be able to repel a Mongol attack.
An order. We shall slaughter them, my lord. Victory!
So yeah, you're going to need more troops before we can justify sending you anywhere. Have a cannon.
Orders. As you wish. We shall continue tomorrow, sire.
And then from here, I think we'll land at Trebizond. Get him to Tbilisi. Don't worry about Russia too much. Just want to retake these regions out here. Well, maybe we should worry about Russia, because if we get rid of them, that's entire faction. Those are just rebel settlements.
My king.
I know. Things to think about. I was going to go after this Sicilian princess to marry to the king. She's only young. Alright, we should try and
Fleet
catch her.
ready, sire. A fine day to sail.
It's not going to be long until...
No more wind today, sire.
It might be easier if I just recruit a new agent from here. And from here. We just got to catch her before the Sicilians are eliminated. Okay, what are we doing next? Well, that's all we can do, so let's build. Squeaky mouse wheel. Why is it so squeaky? It's brand new. Alright. Now it does look like they're heading towards Antioch. So there's not a lot of garrison here, and even if there was militia, what can you do about it?
Orders.
But if they occupy any settlements, we'll make damn sure they don't hold on to it for very long. Alright, moving on. Oh, so they're going to go on that boat, or whatever. I think a lot of the Sicilian priests are becoming heretics. And the Inquisitors just can't get rid of them. Alright, so she's going back the other way. She is really trying to avoid our diplomats. Come here, we want your pussy, bitch.
Aye, sire. Yes, sir.
She's a perfect match for the king. She's,
I have standards, you know.
look, I don't care how much it costs. Money-wise, we're fine.
Yes. Sire, my lord.
I wonder if we should leave the culverins behind. That'd be fine.
Move! Command me, sire. Leaving the army.
Build a watchtower here.
Move! Nothing shall escape your notice in these lands, my lord.
And then, yeah, take out these ships. I think there's... Oh, there are loads of troops on this. Make sure it's not the king, though.
Victory is ours, sire. Aye, sire. A fine day to sail.
Yeah, Sicily's doomed. Okay, Josias the Brave died of old age, but the public order here is good, so that's good. How's the public... yeah, religion's good as well. That's why we converted to a castle, to make sure it wouldn't be too much of a problem. How are they going for money?
At your service.
That's not too bad, but, you know, just don't need money anymore. It's like I said, this is really good for merchants, but by the time you come down here, you just don't need merchants that much. And if you have a look at merchant income, you know, 5,000 compared to all the other ones. Actually, that's not too bad. 18,000 in mining, which is why I usually don't worry too much about mining, but 128,000 in trade. That's why I always focus on trade. Trade and taxes. And then I just don't like
Florins,
merchants.
Either is good with me.
It's not like playing that way. Some people have been suggesting you should play a game where your main income comes from merchants. Yes, because we've all seen that campaigns, which you guys know I won't enjoy, are just really good for views because, you know, you say, here's a campaign that you won't like, and then I'm bitching about the whole time that, then just stop bitching about it, it's really unappealing. It's like, well, you guys fucking suggested a shit campaign. That's why you don't get your suggestions taken. It's much more important I play campaigns that I enjoy.
My lord.
Well since established that. Okay, I hope there's artillery to recruit here, but if there's not, no big deal. No, there isn't.
War, then, sire. Prepare
No
to
defenses,
assault the walls.
easy
We
victory.
lay siege. Our sieging army is at your... An order, sire.
Okay, now, didn't put them on Crusade right away, so we can send
Yes.
some back.
My king. Yes, sire. Yes. Yes.
65%. We could probably get away with that because we can recruit a bit more.
An order.
I don't want to attack this just yet because I just want a few more troops from here. Try and bolster his numbers a bit. Yeah, I think I will send him to go after Sarkle.
Fleet ready, sire. Ships ready. Set sail.
And send him to Bulgar. Just finish off the Russians once and for all. We still need to deal with Spain. It's not been convenient at all to go after them, and I can't send a captain because he'll defect. Oh yeah, I forgot this is under siege. They're trying to starve us out. Can't have that.
Orders. The war then, sire. The day is ours, sire. As you wish, sire. The day is ours, sire. As you wish.
Might as well stay in there. I'll recruit some more troops from here. I don't know why they never send a full stack. Because if they were a bit more threatening, maybe I'd go after them.
Marching, sir. I've tried whipping them, sire, but the men are spent.
Okay. Don't think there's anything else to do this turn. So let's open this up, build a few things, and then move on. No, that's not what I meant to do. The thing is, our king is probably not the best candidate to be breeding, but because we have so few family members, there's always a chance that his sons may not inherit his grandfather's problems. And surely by marrying outside of England's realm, it should increase the genetic diversity, so shouldn't have as many fucking retarded children. Did we finish some docklands? Yeah, I did. Okay, we can start... Wait, hang on. Oh no, I didn't build it there because it wasn't a huge city. Over here. Here we go. So we want to build some carracks. Now, I haven't trained an army to go after the New World, because it would be under the command of a captain, which I don't like. Alright, well let's train an army at Bordeaux. Like I said, there's no rush to get to the New World. No one else is going to get there first. I very much doubt that Spain will get there. So, cavalry's the way to go. Cavalry will crush the Aztecs easily. I should probably recruit from other settlements as well to speed this up. Don't bother bringing cannons. Although cannons are good against Aztecs, they're too slow. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, they're heading to. I think they're heading towards Antioch. And that might be where they settle down. Quite frankly, I'm more than happy for them to just keep plundering these settlements. Eventually they'll just wear themselves out. Because they can't recruit anything while they're doing this.
Leaving the army, sire.
Crusade cancelled? No! Why? Pope Falcone, you dickhead. Oh well. We got a good amount of the way there. It's just that now things are really going to grind to a screeching halt. Lugging these guns around.
No further today.
So the horde arrives again. Oh, this fucking guy died. Oh well.
To war then, sire.
Let's do a little bit of an exploit, because I really want these guys gone. I mean, I've beaten them so many times, they're just getting on my nerves.
Yes, my lord.
Although I don't think it fully works when they're a horde faction.
Sire. My lord. By your command, sire. My lord. Marching to war.
Just wait until we get
Ordered.
you in there.
To war then, sire.
I think that's the end of the faction.
The day is ours, sire. Entering woods and preparing.
Good. And there'll be no coming back for them.
Yes, sire. My lord. Orders. As you wish.
Okay, I don't need some of these units just to spend them.
Orders, my lord. Yes, orders. By
need
your
this one either.
command.
Good.
Orders.
Faction
Battle it is then, sire.
done. I mean, Most of the real fighting happened a very long time ago. Under Stephen the
Glorious
Warlord of Terror.
victory is ours, sire. As you commanded, sire, these lands are now yours.
Okay, you might have to stay there for a few turns because public order is shit, but that's okay. Actually, let me just check. If you were to leave, public order increases, but it's the garrison here that's needed. Oh, hang on, that's actually providing public order when it gets repaired. Still, just stay there for a turn and have a bit of a rest, you old man. We are running out of family members. Only 3 generals left. That's why you need to get your dick wet. There's that Sicilian princess. Okay, so
Leading the fleet, sire.
doing this will
So,
give us
is
peace
this a
treaty.
call for peace then?
Why can't they marry the king? Alright, well, let's just see what we can do. Alright, we'll start with, say, a 50,000 bribe.
No. Some further requests then? Acceptable. Perhaps
Okay, so
something
we
more
might have to
balanced
offer a little
this
bit more.
time.
Let's try 60,000. Like, the amount of money that we offer. We'll make them our vassal. Wait. Because that way we'll get all the money back. I really want to marry this to the king. I don't know why it doesn't let us. Alright, so if you do this, you do it for like 100,000. You get it all back next turn. Okay, it's still very demanding. Alright, maybe 200,000. Shit. They got a high opinion of themselves, considering they're weak and bankrupt. They do not, under any circumstance, want to become a vassal. I'm not paying them that much. Try 100,000 for a peace treaty, because I really want this princess.
I am afraid I must
Fuck
some
you.
further requests then. Perhaps something more balanced this time.
The thing is, after we've paid them off for the peace, which is going to be very much temporary, because he doesn't like Sicilians, then we're, I don't know, just going to break it anyway.
Most reasonable. my
Okay,
lord.
good. Marry faction
Some
leader to
further
princess.
requests then.
Still considered very demanding, but that's okay. So, let's see how much this puss is going to cost. Let's try it for 50,000.
No.
Firmly
I hope
rejected.
that
That's
this will
not
be
very
more
good.
worth our while. Some further
So, we're going to have to
requests
try.
then.
Probably another 100,000.
No, I don't see how this
Fuck
can
hell.
work.
They want 130,000 for this. Let's try 120,000. Try and split the difference.
Almost, but not
Alright, I can
quite
accept that. I mean, this is some really expensive shit, but it keeps the lineage
Excellent.
going.
You have made
Now
my
we're
heart
actually
very
allied, but I'm
happy.
totally going to break it.
This meeting was worse than fruitless.
Because I'm pretty sure he's underhanded. Let me have a
An
look
order.
here. So he bends the truth. Fair in rule. Wife is fair, increases chance of children, that's good. Well, just dislike Sicilians is enough of a reason. Anyway, they'll probably betray me first. Alright, they're coming, just to increase the garrison as much as we can, just to, even if we just kill 10 extra men. Actually, that's pretty shit, but whatever. Like I said, we need some children, and if they start having children immediately, it'll be 32 turns before they come of age, and hopefully they have 4 boys. That's what I want. 4 boys that are not dysfunctional. Probably end up having 4 daughters, pay him 200,000. I should have made them I couldn't make them a vassal. I'll get the money back over a few turns. Okay, this could probably use some public order. Just a peasant archer will do, just to help increase the public order. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, moving on. So the campaign's sort of going to go a little bit slow for the time being, just because it's going to take him a while to even to get there. And we just don't have any enemies. Well, don't have many enemies, I should say. So yeah, here they go. Go for Antioch. I'm just hoping they don't occupy it. And after Symond is done with Dongola, he's going to have to form the attack against the Timurids. We can't let this continue for much longer. With the Mongols now, at least that's one threat we don't have to worry about ever again. Okay, public order here has improved a little bit. It would have been great if we could have gotten that triumph. Okay, so if you leave, let's see. Public order went up, but how many troops can you take with you?
My lord. Sire. My lord. As you wish.
Damn. He can't leave yet. He needs to stay here a little while longer.
Hail,
I can't go and attack with just that. It's not enough.
Sire. As you wish, sire. The day is
Yeah, you
ours,
better
sire.
fuck off. Don't need them anymore. Keep hiring more of these. That'll make sure that auto-resolve is very much in our favour most of the time.
Sire.
I don't know what we're going to do with you. Yappy little dog. I've got a yappy little dog. Doesn't look like that, though. You guys have seen what my little dog looks like.
My king. Yes. I've tried whipping them, sire, but the men are spent.
See if it's increasing his movement. Nope. He is still dysfunctional. So yeah, hopefully he has children.
My lord. Yes.
You will have no rights. Once you are my prisoner.
I mean, I'd love to go and hit this guy right here, because only this one here would reinforce, but it would still just wouldn't work. Actually, I tell you what we do.
Your land.
We send both of them in.
Regardless.
They'll probably still lose, but if they could just do a bit of damage, that's what it's all about.
To war.
I mean, because the thing is, we could just recruit more troops. Lost a lot of troops, but we killed close to a little bit more than 900 of theirs.
Sire, we should retreat, sire.
And then just get our forces back up. Because they're not making the attack on it. And, you know, like I said, it did lower the numbers by a little bit.
Once you are my prisoner.
And once again, there is just nothing to do. Wait, what did I just destroy there? I thought I destroyed this. I must have clicked the wrong thing. Oh well. Whatever it was, I'm sure it wasn't a big deal. Let's go with better military here. Because I need to defend it. Yeah, financially, making loads of cash. Yeah, blockade their port. Although it's not really going to do anything, it wasn't trading with anyone.
Access to their port, my lord.
Okay, I don't think we need these guys anymore. Except to give the king reinforcements. I mean, at some point he's going to have to deal with the Timurids.
Yes, sir. Full sails. No more wind today, sire. By your command. Set sail.
So he's going to need a lot of troops to do that. But what we really... If we're going to fight them on the field, you need archers. Because these guys are not going to do shit against elephants. Archers will. Okay, need more troops here. Also, if they take Antioch and occupy it, we can get from Adana to Antioch in a single turn, use the cannons to take it. But we need units that are going to perform well in auto resolve. Those guys, they perform really well.
My lord.
Crap, don't need them anymore.
Yes.
And let's move on.
We go.
We buffed up our garrison here fairly recently, plus we can bring up the garrison from Yerevan. Plus the Russians don't usually perform that well in auto-resolve. So we'll just see how we go. Yeah, no chance here. But, you know, a little bit of damage onto them. Hopefully they plunder it and not occupy it. Although if they occupy it, they won't ruin the settlement. They've occupied it, okay. So with the settlement rioting as well, that's not too bad. Now, you guys make your way back to Antioch. So we've almost got a full stack here again. And as soon as they leave this area, I'm going to be taking that settlement straight off them.
Ships ready. Yes, sir. An order.
But like I said, the Sicilians have to be punished.
Only ever says good things of you, my lord.
I haven't had any children yet. It's okay, even if we eliminate the faction, she'll still remain married to us. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of knights here. If we send... it's crappy, but if we send these guys in, let's just see how it goes.
As you wish, sire.
Our guys should win. But if we're going to do it, we should use these guys here. Because that way, if they do lose, it'll most likely just be a draw. Damn it. They did lose a lot of men, but we lost more. Except the ransom.
I will see you brought to justice in an honest battle.
Send another reinforcing army in. They may not make the attack.
Go no further today, sire.
Because they got so badly damaged.
Face me in the open. It will be glorious.
Public order here is going downhill. Or maybe it's just because of him. Whatever the case is, he can't leave here yet. Great. Plague in a settlement that actually needed to bolster its forces.
Yes.
Where else was I doing stuff? I mean, it's just mostly out here, right? Spain's not doing anything of any real concern. We've got ships. We've got to get this stuff ready. So I'm just going to get an army just full of knights together. That's good enough. It's not a full stack, but we can get it started.
Yes. Sire. Fleet ready, sire. A fine day to sail.
You can't leave the area without some fucking desertion. So just send cavalry. That way they'll get across the sea really quickly. It should be fine. Or maybe even just take 1 unit of infantry. Because they can't assault settlements with just cavalry. Okay, well let's build some stuff and move on to the next turn. Good, everything's looking pretty good. Just fill that shit up. And let's move on. I forgot to move them. Not a big deal. Alright, so as soon as they move away from Antioch... Oh shit. Hang on, we should be able to sally out and beat that. As long as I don't see any other armies over here.
My lord, we're besieged.
This is the problem. Once they occupy a settlement, then they start actually attacking very quickly. But whatever damage they do to us,
The enemy
we'll
lays siege
undo
to our
it.
people, sire.
They cannot win. I'll tell you what though, I really wish that we could fight this battle manually. That would be fun. Killing bloody Timur the Lame right here. Now look at this, all elite units. If we were to sally out, the balance of power is in our favor, but the problem here is that his stats are really high, and these units are really experienced. But I don't think the elephants perform that well, and the cavalry perform that well in assaulting a citadel. Send some cavalry ready to come over here and assist if we need it. But yeah, selling out there, I think we should wait for them to actually attack.
My lord, struggle if you like. I will take your lands and women regardless.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. You ready to leave out or to move yet? So looking over here, they're backed off. That's good. Why don't you go back to? Actually, you know what? Why don't you just die? I don't even care about you.
No, sire. We should win, sire. As you wish.
Get some proper units in there. Maybe they're heading over to Trebizond, so make sure there's a good garrison in there. Now,
Ships ready.
I want to send you over to Sarkle. It's not that well defended, but you need to make sure you've got sufficient troops.
Hail, my king.
40%'s not good enough.
Aye, sire. You will have... Yes, sire. Preparing to board and engage the enemy.
How's my relation with the Pope? I haven't checked in a while.
Our people
It's gotten
rule
better.
these waters, sire. Command...
An absolute pleasure, Your Highness.
Did you call me an anus?
Yes. We go no further today.
Alright, so that's provided 10 public order. So that should provide an additional 10, bring it to 50. That'll provide an extra 10, getting it to 60, so we need 2 more units in there.
Fleet ready, sire. Sire. Orders. Yes.
Okay, that should maintain public order.
Fleet ready, sire. Taking the troops
I need you to
ashore,
make a
sire.
beeline for Sarkle. We've
Hail,
got to
my
eliminate
king.
them. You can recruit them when you get there.
A fine day to sail.
Have we got any children yet? Not yet. Lawrence is nearly come of age, which is good. He'll come of age. Oh shit! I should have actually.
Hail, my king.
I should actually bring him back to Kaffa because he's going to go back to London. Well, this is not too bad. Maybe I'll send him to go and take out the Spanish. I don't know. I'll figure things out as I go because it's very likely that he is going to become the next king. Alright. I haven't built anything this turn, but I don't really care. Let's just move on. Alright, there's a reasonable chance we'll repel them. Good. Definitely execute them.
The day is ours, sire.
Many, many more people will die if we let them live. But that's the first major defeat that the Timurids have suffered.
The enemy has surrounded us.
The first of
We are
many.
besieged.
They're giving this another crack. Okay, so looking at this, there is still a chance we can win this. Because their archers and stuff don't perform that well in Order Resolve, and we've got all melee troops. Damn. Still, we did a lot of damage to them. And at least we repelled one of their armies. And if you have a look at them now, they can't. Either one of those armies cannot take out another one of my full citadels. I think what won them that battle is the fact that their generals have so much command. I don't think this guy will win. I hope not. The Timurids don't seem as strong now as they were with it. Well, of course they're not strong. They haven't recruited any troops. They're not going to get anything good from Antioch, but they will from Adana.
People, sire.
Did they just have one of their armies defect on them? Because if they did, that was awesome. Blockade the port of Toledo. That's really not a priority. So, our son, did he come of age yet? No.
Hail, my king.
Aye, sire.
I would want him in Kaffa, because we need someone to operate in these areas. So
Loading
just
the
go
troops
back
into
here,
the transport,
just for
sire.
one
Taking
turn.
the troops ashore, sire.
Fleet ready, sire. A fine day to sail.
My
So,
king.
Adana got sacked. That's okay.
Marching, sire.
Very
I
soon the
tried
Sicilians will be
whipping
over.
them,
Now,
sire.
how are we going with...
The men are
Oh,
spent.
you've got a daughter? Fucking hell. I mean, it's okay. You still got 3 more chances, but we really need sons. So these guys here, that's your cousin, which would mean his children, that'd be second cousins. If you want to marry Eleonora over to Lawrence, I think they can do that. Maybe it's the case that you can't marry princesses, regardless of how distant relative they are, to kings and princes. So they have to be just a regular general. If that's the case. I don't know. I don't usually focus too much on that. I usually just adopt everyone that I need. But you know, doing it this way I think is a little bit more interesting. Because it actually forces me to think about my lineage. I gotta be careful. It's kind of annoying that they just don't marry, you know, English nobles. I gotta buy princesses for fucking hundreds of thousands. Some expensive pussy. Okay, now, up here, time for these guys to head over to the New World.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sire.
My lord. Orders.
Huh?
Ships
Alright,
ready.
wait, what? Oh, I've got too many. That's fine.
My lord.
Send them in.
Yes, sire.
And let's get going.
Set sail.
They've got a long way to go.
We'll drop anchor until morning, sire. Fleet ready, sire.
Council of Nobles want me to blockade Toledo. Why not?
No more wind today, sire.
Okay, the Spanish are coming back, this time with a large army, so let's make sure we've got forces enough to repel them. Get a cannon, why not? So we're still a little while away from getting to here. And then we need to get back. Okay, I need you to raise an army large enough to retake Adana.
Was it your brother I killed? You all look alike to me!
Okay, so let's move on to the next turn. This Spanish army shouldn't be too hard to repel. I mean, we've got more than a full stack available here. They didn't bring a general, and our guys will have
The enemy
knights.
has surrounded us.
Alright.
We are besieged.
I think it's 50-50 here. I mean, they have some pretty trashy units. Let's see. Good. Loads of casualties on them there. Definitely execute
The
them.
day is ours, sire.
Okay, I think there's a good chance we'll win here as well. Because, like I said, these guys just don't perform that well in Order Resolve, although these guys have gold experience. Nice.
Why?
The day is ours, sire.
They don't have that many completely full stacks left. So finish off those rebels. It might just kill just a handful of those Timurids, but still, it's worth it. Hopefully that turns rebel, because I know that their king has very low authority. Imagine that, defeating the Timurids only using Order Resolve. Possible, I mean, we pretty much did that with the Mongols, well, at least at the end. Alright, now our son should have come of age. There he is there, Lawrence. So let's have a look at him. Trustworthy, he just likes Scots. The Scots sons have been dead since episode 1. Understands trade, he's unmanly. Okay, lazy. Great. At least he's not... He's actually the opposite, he's not completely mad. But he's a fucking fag. So I don't know about that.
Hail, my
Nothing
king.
against fags, except
Loading
for
the
the fact
troops
that
into
it's
the
kind of
Sicilian
like
troops ashore, sire.
not
Hail, my
gonna
king.
get the family line going. Okay, so if we were to go and check up on Julia the Snob, who is all the way in Frankfurt, could this old bitch
Sire.
marry Lawrence?
Waiting for morning.
Yes, she
hours.
could.
I am ready to approach. A lady
The
needs-
problem is that she's old.
How shall I
She's
represent
not the
her?
oldest we've ever married. And she's not very good either, but still.
God's servant.
Orders.
I think you just need to make do and just
Ships
go for
ready.
it.
Your will, sire. Set
Because
sail.
we need to expand our family tree.
We'll drop anchor. An order. Yes. Move.
Alright, cool. So, now over here, what happened to the troops that were there?
My lord.
They've just left Hussein the Pious here. We should be able to do this with what we've got.
As you wish, sire. Laying siege, sire. As you wish. To war, then, sire. The day is ours, sire.
Sack
This
it.
is English soil now.
Shouldn't have done... Yeah, I don't think it did any damage to the city except for, the church. What are you doing?
Yes, Your Highness.
He was sitting
God's
out in there. That's fine.
On my way. In God's.
Aye, sire.
That's good. Now they've still only got one settlement.
The fleet
And with
cannot
Antioch, they
sail
can't
there.
get great units from that. Okay, a bit of damage done over here. Not a big deal, but we need to be recruiting. As armored swordsmen are very good for this situation. Okay, they won't be back here this turn. Just merge and get some more. Good, the Timurid threat doesn't look anywhere near as bad now. The Mongols were far more threatening.
Fleet ready, sire. Yes, sir. Ships ready.
Alright, that's looking
A
good.
fine day to sail.
Alright, have we done... No, we haven't done our construction yet, so let's get on with that. And also, don't forget about this over here.
Fleet ready, sire. Yes, sir. Full sail.
Orders. Can't do it, sire.
Bruges, we can just lower the taxes there, that's okay. So Angers has almost finished all of its construction. All done. Let's move on to the next turn. And of course, next turn we betray the Sicilians. They don't deserve.
Lay siege to our people, sire.
They don't deserve
My lord,
any mercy.
We're besieged.
Sure, the troops at Adana, they may die, but the whole point of it was to deprive them of the settlement so they just do not recruit. Oh, I forgot to do this. Shit.
Sire, my lord, all marching to war.
Oh, that's not good. I thought we'd win.
Sire, we should retreat. Sire, as you wish, sire.
Yeah, there's no point sending that one last guy over there. That sucks, but you know, it happens, especially when dealing with auto-resolve. Someone's going to have to deal with Spain at some point because of this. Well, I mean, we always were going to have to, it's just there have been other pressing issues. Sicily was way more of a concern. And still is. I mean, do you think they're going to stay allied to us forever? Fuck no.
They'll wish they'd never been born, sire. Besieging the cowards, my liege. There'll be no escaping us now. Attack!
So yeah, it's high time the Sicilians die. That just gets rid of another faction, then we get rid of the Timurids, the Russians, then go back and get rid of the Spain. As for the Aztecs, it's not a big concern.
This moment, my English friends, is one worth living to the full. We stand on the field of battle and place our fates in the hands of God. I have no doubt that He will reward virtue with victory when I see so many honest, manly faces in our company. The only good Sicilian is a dead Sicilian. Let us improve many of them today by ending their lives. This is the final dung heap. Doubtless our foes will fight like cornered rats to keep their lives, but we must harden our hearts. Let your cry be, "No mercy," until they are utterly cast down. Our cannons could be a great help in the fighting, if only we can get over the smell, one that is worthy of Satan's privates. You know me. I have slain many heretics, pagans, heathens, and malefactors for our mother church. I stand with you now as a man of war, your general, who would lead you to another victory in God's name. Let us go forth and conquer!
Alright then. So, cannons up first. Let's reorganize this. There we go.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Wouldn't worry too much about the reinforcements. Now, we just need to remember that he's lazy, so he's not going to get involved in the fight. He's not a coward, he's just lazy. Like, if they come to us, he'll fight, but apart from that, can't be bothered. That's why we have soldiers for, to do the dying and killing for us.
We're through the enemy's walls, into the breach, and on to victory.
Okay, they're still 8, fuck me, they're on the other side of the map. I wouldn't worry about them right now. Let's just get in. Just need to make sure these red dots are all inside the castle. All good. So it looks like these guys, they were just going to get inside to defend. Yep. That's fine with me.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Let's have a little bit of a trot over here. This is just a fortress. Okay, well that makes things easier. I thought it was a citadel. Then he has Dongolo. Well, I don't know why I was expecting it to be a fortress. I mean a citadel. I think just blow up this entire fucking wall section. Just all of it. I don't know if that's really good to have cannons like that. I think that's going to work for us. So just
Move out! Advance! We await your command. Attack! Over it! Attack!
okay, get to blowing all this shit up. Make as many breaches as you see fit.
As in ancient Jericho, the walls fall before the righteous. Send our men through to slay our ungodly foe.
Not concerned by the cost of repairing this. I want them to be terrified of me.
We're through the enemy's walls, into the breach, and on to victory.
So get over here, don't fire at will. But yeah, if we could shoot some of these guys, that would be good. Because they do have a fairly sizable... Hang on, what's coming in over here? We've got to send the cavalry to go get rid of their artillery. You should go around the other way. Go where they're going, not where they are.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Yeah, remember how you made me pay 200,000 for a princess? Well, here's my revenge. And all she gave me was a fucking daughter. Okay. Taking some casualties, nothing too major, but... Come on, trying to dick around. Oh, it's just peasants, you can easily handle that. The Sicilians have really hired a lot of peasants in this campaign. Okay, Sudanese tribesmen, get in over here. For fuck's sake. Into formation, hold this area here, because I really want to make use of these missile units. I mean, we've got missile superiority, so why not use them? I shouldn't have destroyed this section of wall here, because now I can't make use of I still might be able to if we use this guy. If you get up on the wall here, you might just be able to shoot over the wall. Good. Right into them there. That'll be getting heaps of kills. Let's bring the cannons in. Let's really fuck them up. King wants to watch. Doesn't want to participate, but he wants to watch. He hates the Sicilians. He wants to see them die.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, any chance at all that you can hit inside the town square there without shooting our own men? Doesn't look like it. Maybe just move it a little bit further back.
By St. George, our men have slain the enemy general. Without him,
I don't know where the king is. I haven't seen the king in age. Oh, actually, no, he's here, isn't he?
The enemy king
There
flees!
he is, yeah. He's dead. Oh, he's not dead, but he's... What if we... Yeah, we can't shoot right through this. Okay, you're out of ammo. Ah, it doesn't matter. Let's just all-out attack now.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Don't bother with this. It's not working. We're going to just end up doing more damage to the
Our
castle.
men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh shit. What's with our morale? I mean, it should be fresh. How'd they break? Oh, it's Sudanese tribesmen. Yeah, what do you expect? Whoa, what happened there? Must have accidentally clicked them somewhere. Come in here and inspire the men. Just don't bother getting involved.
Only half the enemy force remains.
They've mostly just got trash now.
My lord, we've lost control of the castle.
Sometimes people ask me to, not play these battles at 6 times speed, but at the same time, it's just a melee. Like, I just don't find interesting watching this. I mean, I've watched it all so many times before, as opposed to 6 times speed, 2 times speed, or even 1 time speed. It just happens too slowly. Anyway, I'm not here to provide a cinematic experience. This is either a storytelling experience or good gameplay.
Behold how all of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won.
If you want cinematics, go watch someone else. My channel's never going to focus on that stuff. Execute them.
Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire. Another settlement falls
And
before
that is
us.
the end of
Victory!
Sicily. So he's become a merciless mauler. Is he known as the Mauler? Not yet. Alright, so. Oh, 2 daughters, come on. Jeez, I get the worst luck with this shit sometimes.
Aye, sire.
Alright, you need to hurry up and get to that princess. I know that she's not the best. And it might have actually been better if you had, you got a secret love as well. Great.
We shall continue tomorrow, sire.
Where is she? I can't see her. There she is.
My lord.
Gotta try and meet them halfway.
On my way.
She's twice your age,
Waiting
but
for
still.
morning now, sire.
I mean, you've still got 2 more chances to have sons. I mean, even just 1 son would make all the difference. But still,
Command me,
I'd like you
sire.
to have. I would have liked 4. But, oh well, that's not going to happen. Just leave the Sudanese here, and let's head up to deal with the real threat,
go no further
the
today.
Timurids. Which, I don't know, they're not as threatening anymore. Get another backup force ready over here, just in case we end up losing Adana. Although, our force here looks bigger than theirs. Let me just see.
To war then, sire.
Yeah, wait for them to actually attack, because they'll get the defensive bonus. Now, as for you,
My lord.
you need to head over here. You're
To
tasked
war,
with
then,
finishing
sire.
off the
Continuing tomorrow, sire.
Russians. Hopefully you can do it. Okay, good. Plague has disappeared here. Okay, I don't see anything else we need to do apart from maybe just construct a few things. Let's move on. Oh, hang on. What about... Oh yeah, we're going to lose this. Can't do anything about that, though.
Fleet ready, sire. A fine day to sail.
Problem here is that our king still has just no authority, and that is a big problem. If he could just lose 1 more point of authority, I just sent a captain here. Well, let's see how this goes. Good. If he could lose 1 more point of authority, he'd actually max out.
The day is ours, sire.
Oh, the Timurids are just fucking up like crazy.
The day is ours, sire.
Pretty sure we recruited more units in there. It looks larger than what they've got. And it'd be full
The
of
enemy has
knights.
surrounded us.
Okay, looks like they're going to make
We
the
are
attack as
besieged.
well. Using artillery. Here's our suck balls, the Pious. A lot of archers in this, up against a lot of knights. Good.
The day is ours, sire.
Yeah, you just can't beat the heavy knights, can you? Mission success. Oh yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so you
Orders.
need to keep heading towards the snob,
As you wish.
because your destined
We shall
love.
continue
She's your
tomorrow, sire.
4th cousin or something. Where is she? She's here.
Daughter of the crown.
A few more turns they'll meet
Yes.
together. She's getting old. She's still old enough that she can have kids. I'm pretty sure even into their 40s they can have children. So James came of age in London. I wonder if that might have actually been quicker if we had just left James to do it, but it's more than likely that he'll become king.
My lord.
So I don't know if that makes any difference. We'll leave James in London. Maybe he can find himself a nice English woman.
Command me, sire. Marching, sire. I've tried whipping them, sire, but the men are spent.
By the time he gets over here, this situation is going to be sorted. So just keep getting them knights. Jeez, they've got half the strength they used to. less than that even. I wonder if they've still got one more load of reinforcements to come. Alright, now.
Yes.
That doesn't look like it's going to be too heavy in defences.
We shall slaughter them, my lord. They're dead once we breach the walls, sire. Patiently awaiting to breach and... Sire, we need
Unlucky,
to
but
and regroup.
what can we do?
Yes, sire. Break off the siege.
He may need to go get some proper knights from up here. And there's some real trashy units here as well. Disband a bunch of crap.
My lord.
My king.
Anything else to do? We've got our 400,000 back. I don't feel the need to construct anything now.
Ships ready.
Oh, we're at an hour and a half, so I guess we'll end the episode
sir.
here. Let's do one more end turn and then end things. It's a very small army. Moscow should be able to beat, unless they've got some good units in there.
We're besieged. The enemy
So they're going to give this another crack. But they've bought an army like half the size of mine.
The day is ours, sire.
I'm going to show them any mercy. Forget it. They've actually got some ships. I don't think I've ever seen the Timurids hire a fleet before. Normally because they don't let them take any settlements. Train merchant, kiss my ass. So yeah, we lost the settlement here.
Yes.
Anyway, we're at an hour and a half, so we'll end the episode. Shit, I got still stuff I want to do though. I really want to get rid of these Timurids.
Yes, sir.
And after the king's taken out Antioch, he'll need to come over here and deal with this. So you're going to have to
Ready, sire.
go up north for reinforcements.
Orders.
Don't think the rebels will attack you.
Yes.
Just disband them. They failed you anyway.
By your command. We shall
Better that you
continue
move quickly.
tomorrow, sire.
Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 21, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.